Hello everybody, it's your old pal Toymaker here, and welcome back to the LuGame after God knows how long ago. And I'm sorry it took me so long. Last month, the entirety of February. Well, if you saw my last video, you know that my account was suspended, and that in itself pretty much took a hit on me and my channel, and I did everything I could to get it back. However, I am happy to say that it is back. We're back in business. My account is unsuspended. Long story short, that's the long story short. I won't go into details of how, what went on, how it happened. I barely know myself, but I'll take it. Whatever gets my Twitter back, that's all that matters. So let's just start where we left off. If I remember correctly, we left off in an arcade. Oh, and also real quick, also real quick, and with the whole new look here, this is actually a DLC or bonus content right here that they actually brought out sometime within the last couple months or so. So we'll be playing that sometime after we finish this game. We still got a long ways to go, so let's get back to where we were. And we're back to the hotel room. We walk through a sea of costumes and noise. Doors open in. We walk through a sea of costumes and noise. Doors are open invitingly. Sorry, it's been a long while. After the whole Pokemon Shield live stream, gotta get back into this swing of things. You know, it's almost a shame that we've already got a party to go to. Some of these seems pretty fun. I know what you mean. I don't. Oh, just that when you see a person's room open like this, it's for other convention attendees who are staying here to walk in and join in the fun. That's not all though. Personally, I feel like anime conventions are one of the few places I can relax at parties, because now you can actually be yourself. Kind of. People are more interested in getting to know the character I'm cosplaying than me. Exactly. Haven't you been to a convention before, Katie? Not overnight. This is a very new human experience gathering. Experience. Well, gather on then, I guess. Tifa swipes her key card, then opens the door. Hello? Are we late? Not at all. Welcome to the party. And hello to you as well, Katie, Tifa. Alex, you got an upgrade. Hey, welcome back. Did you get your parents' errand taken care of? Yes, I did. Thank you for asking. I heard you had a busy day. Hope you're not too tired now. How are you feeling, Alex? Feeling lovely, of course. You definitely are. I've never seen you dressed up before. Oh, this is nothing. It is a party after all. I scrutinize Alex carefully, but it seems I was worrying for no reason. She doesn't seem bothered by the idea of the party at all. Where's Stacy? Stacy sticks her head out from one of the bedrooms as if on cue. Staying away from you until you shower. Excuse me? If you were wondering, now you smell like basement-dwelling neckbeard. Wait, hold on. What was the... Now you smell like basement-dwelling neckbeards. Take the first step towards the light and shower before other people get here. I feel called out. I'm sorry, Stacy. I haven't had the chance to shave. I meant to, but I've been busy with work and also with trying to get... Well, I guess you could say it is depression in a way, but also it's been pretty chilly outside too. And I won't go into details, but I feel called out. Again, I don't know what it is with Stacy, but she always has this thing with calling people out. Even in the real world. She leaves as quickly as she came, the four of us exchanging glances. I let out a sigh. Now she figures out what a basement-dwelling neckbeard is. When I get back to the room from my own shower, everyone is lounging, Stacy having finished the party preparations to her satisfaction. Man, it feels nice to be clean. Kinda negates it with putting on the same vaguely sweaty cosplay, but who keeps track? Who's keeping track? Normally I'd say me, but I guess it's not like we have time to get it freshly laundered before the party. I narrowly avoid pointing out the fact that Tifa could just change into her regular clothes that she wore coming here. After all, I don't want Tifa to actually murder me for talking too much. I do think it's kind of nice to be able to shower without having to wait for everyone else to finish. Pros of having my own room. Oh yeah, I'm wearing regular clothes apparently. But I would have cosplayed as Kazuma from Konosuba. Just for the hell of it. Let's just make it like that. Actually, this suite has more than one shower, so no repeats of last time. Last time? You two shared a shower? Alex's face is filled with quiet surprise. She's not really chatty, but I guess her curiosity gets the best of her. Tifa sputters for a moment, surprised that Alex is speaking to her first for once. Yeah, it was terrible. Dante left his underwear on the floor after he Do I even want to know? Common etiquette says that you take all of your clothes with you when you vacate a shared bathroom, you know. I protest at her minor complaint. Oh, please. Like I've never seen your underwear. Who's the one who insists on hanging her laundry off her banisters in the summertime? That's hardly fair. I mean, you should know by now how resistant my mom is to buying a dryer. Besides, it smells like sunshine afterwards. Alex's eyes flit between us as we banter back and forth, her blushing expression strangely scandalized. You two are sure you aren't dating? You aren't dating. What is wrong with me? What? I'm not sure who's more shocked at the idea, me or Tifa. Well, I mean, if you're already taking showers together, then taking showers together? What in the world makes her think that we... Wait, that is, Oh, I see. Okay, maybe that wasn't the best wording. Actually, not even maybe. That's the worst possible way that could have come out. Tifa's sputtering is only making it worse, so I rush to clarify. Wait, that's not what I meant by sharing showers. There was absolutely nothing indecent. Lies detected. Evidence, you said you saw Dante's underwear. You're getting it all wrong, Katie. And you saw Tifa's undergarments as well? That's seriously... She hangs it outside, doesn't she? What's going on? What's with all this noise? With both Alex and Katie's frozen expressions not doing much to prove our innocence, Tifa and I exchange glances. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. The doorbell of the suite rings healthily. Good, because it seems like some guests are arriving. Let's party hard, ladies. Oh, and you too, Dante. I'm especially looking forward to partying with you. With that final flirtatious declaration, Stacy flounces towards the door. Ah, my neck. Sorry. Some time ago, I actually pulled a muscle. Or a pinched nerve around my neck. Either way, it hurts like hell. Or it did hurt like hell. I have to hand it to her. Stacy knows how to throw a party. I'm not even sure when she got a chance to mingle with all the people, but it seems like pretty much everyone's got someone to talk to. I look at the array of conversations to join. Honestly, I don't think that Legend of Brunhilde will ever release another classic hit as good as their Half-Life Prince installment. The puzzles were just incredible. I have to disagree with you. Oh, so there are gamers in this party. Even though Law Breeze Sleeper had a completely different art style, the story and open world expanse was the most legit game changer of its time and still has impact to this day. Tifa chats with a group of gamers, her expression flickering between serious and thoughtful. Even Katie's found someone to talk to, namely the younger kid she battled against earlier in the round of battle boss. He's sitting next to her, listening intently. I want to pretend that I had the slightest clue of what they're talking about. No, your arm position's wrong. It's got to be at a perfect 30-degree angle, and then the Sentai activate the Super Senpai transformation. Yeah. Right, just like that. I've always thought that the heroes of 41, 43, EXP were so much cooler because of the way they handled Sentai X's betrayal. Okay. I think it was way better for them to cancel that plotline until it could be expanded on in the movie. Wow, you really know a lot about Super Sentai Senpai. What even is it? Is it a reference? What even is the reference to? What is it referencing? You're amazing. I wish I had a big sister just like you. Big sister? I'll be your big sister. Just keep listening to me and I'll teach you all I know. I tend to join our convert. No, I'm just gonna let it just keep going. Just gonna keep it moving. I forced myself to stop listening to the conversation. I've never heard someone speak a totally different language while using such a familiar set of vocabulary before. She may as well have been speaking Latin. I didn't catch a single word. Tifa's conversation seems the most difficult to follow, except for, okay, maybe Katie's. But I don't think most people could follow her very well. I stand there indecisively for a long moment, trying to decide how to break into their convo when Tifa catches my eye. I smile awkwardly and reply, but instead of returning to her conversation, I watch as she excuses herself and crosses the room to approach me. Hey, you okay? Doing great. I was going to join you, but you were speaking something in sort of binary code, so I wasn't sure I could contribute much to the conversation. Tifa lets out a laugh. Binary code, huh? Who am I, Katie? I reflect on her conversation with the kid and the onesie, which they are still heatedly involved in. Yeah, actually, you might be right. I take that back. Are you having fun? Definitely. It's nice to talk about game stuff without pressure. I almost forgot it could be fun even. I wish I didn't have to leave, honestly. Leave? Tifa takes a step back in mock surprise, letting out an accompanying gasp. The gaming tournament, remember? You made me sign up and you already forgot? Oh no, sorry, I just didn't. Okay, I didn't remember. She giggles mildly, shoving playfully at my shoulder. Yeah, exactly. Don't worry, I already knew you would. Anyway, I really should get going. Want me to come with you? You're going to do great. I'm aiming for Stacy, but at the same time, would it just be? I think this was actually an option to go with her. Was this I was aiming for Stacy. I'm sorry, Tifa. I want to. You know what? I'm just gonna like save this part here. I think this would be a crucial. I think this is actually crucial right here. So I'm just gonna save it here for a future time. You're going to do great. I flash her a supportive grin. You're going to do great, Tifa. I don't need you to tell me that. Her confidence shines through for a golden moment before she laughs shyly. Who am I kidding? Thanks a lot for believing in me, Dante. I would have never done something so brave without you. I think you would have gotten there eventually, but there's nothing like a little push. She waves a final goodbye to me as she heads out the door. As the door shuts, it's almost in perfect harmony with a too loud voice that immediately attracts my attention. You are just so fun. Oh my god, she's drunk. Like, oh my gosh, you are hilarious. On the other side of the room, Stacy's draped across a bar stool in the kitchen, chatting with some guy. Honestly, I wouldn't be worried, except she's knocking those beers back kind of fast, isn't she? How old even are these people? Are they even old enough to drink? I thought they were in high school. So who's next? Who wants to take a selfie with a cute little kitty cat? Oh wait, did you get the cat? I should have got the cat ears for her then. I'm not sure how, but she's ended up with a pair of cat ears on her head. Oh, why didn't they show that there then? Forming her hands into some cringeworthy cat paw poses. She rubs her cheek with one paw. I'm the prettiest kitty cat you've ever seen, aren't I? At the lack of reply, she undrapes herself from the bar stool to glare at her conversation partner. Tell me, you're the cutest kitty cat I've ever seen, right? He tries to put his arm around her, but she grips it tightly, seemingly digging her, well, I should call them claws then, directly into it. Stacy doesn't want to be pet right now. Stacy still seems to have some kind of grasp of the situation, but I can't help but feel like I should intervene a little. You better stay away from my girl, bitch. Otherwise I'm going to cut a bitch. You better stay away from my girl. I'm gonna cut a bitch. I'm gonna cut a bitch. I wonder if she's okay with handling her drinks like that. I should calm her down. I mumble under my breath. I should probably go over there and intervene. Hey Stacy, you're going in a little harder there, huh? Nope, no, I'm not. I'm soft. Soft like a kitty cat. I shake my head, trying and failing not to grumble under my breath. A kitty cat who's going to have a severe hangover tomorrow. Sighing, I gently put my hand on Stacy's shoulder, hoping to avoid getting clawed like that other guy. Maybe you should just slow it down a little bit. Maybe you should just speed it up a bit. Come on, Dante, let loose and live a little. Hey, we were talking. You're right, we were talking, Mousy. And now, she pats me on the chest firmly with a few hearty slaps. And now we're talking. She giggles. Get it? Mousy. Because I play with you like cat and mouse. Come on, don't be like that. Why don't we just go back to my room like I was saying? Okay, that's where I gotta step in. Stacy suddenly gets serious, glaring at him. Get it through your head. I'm not going anywhere with you. Now get out of my face. Even though I'm not even the one who said anything, the guy glares at me before exiting stage left, leaving me with Stacy. With most of her anyway. She giggles happily, hiccuping as she pushes a glass towards me. You know, they say people look better with beer goggles. But don't you think I already look great without them? She doesn't wait for my response, placing her hand on my chest. You're not too shabby yourself, Dante. She hands me a beer. Here you go. You could have just handed me a margarita. I would have taken a margarita any day of the week. I'm not really in the mood to drink, and seeing Stacy getting wasted doesn't really encourage me any. I'm good, I think. Good? But you haven't even had one. I need at least 3 shots before I hit good territory. Shots of what? Grown-up drinks for a grown-up girl. She winks. You'll understand when you're older. Bitch? You're not even old enough to drink. And you call him, and you, okay, I see how it is. Yeah, 24-year-old man. but we're the same age? Right. You sure you don't want to slow down? Stacy scowls at me. You're such a buzzkill, Dante. Kill, kill, kill. But you're hot, so I forgive you. A crashing sound behind me makes me turn. What was that? Who cares? Daddy can totally pay for it. Stacy. What? You don't believe me? I mean, you don't believe me, do you? Where's Alex? Alex? Yes, Stacy. Whoa, when did you... Stacy whinges, stamping her foot huffily. Dante's looking down on me. He thinks I'm poor. Tell him I'm not. An expression of surprise flickered across her face briefly before Alex's gaze twists unhappily. Stacy, how many drinks have you had? Doesn't matter. I'm a big girl, Alex. I can handle a drink or two. Thank you very much. You're being really childish right now, Stacy. What? You heard me, and we're in school. You never act like this. I thought you were more mature, but seeing you now, I'm beginning to suspect that even Katie has more sense than you. But both? No way. I am definitely more mature than her. I can drink and She clenches her fist and fumbles for her phone, angling her arm upwards. What are you... Before I can really register what's happening, there's a small flashing light of a phone camera. I'm commemorating the night my best friend turned into a spoil sport and my other best friend compared me to Bolts, of all people. Don't worry, I'll be sure to send you a copy. Alex shuts her eyes for a long moment, letting out a deep sigh. When she finally opens her eyes, there's a pleasant smile on her lips that doesn't quite reach them. You know what? What? I've just decided I don't need to put up with this. I'm going home. What? Why? Looking as though she's summoning patience from the depths of her soul, Alex stands slowly, brushing invisible dust off her shirt. Is this where the fight is? Stacy, part of being an adult is maintaining a good reputation, and honestly, I'm not sure I can do that if you're taking selfies with me while wasted. For some reason, Stacy looks at me as if expecting for me to say something. If I'm honest, a fight between two friends is not what I want to be involved in. Even beyond that, I'm having a hard time faulting Alex's line of reasoning. Seeing that I'm not coming to her aid, Stacy scoffs angrily. If you think you're too mature to hang with me, then be my guest and go. My pleasure. Call me when you're feeling more sensible. Good night. As the door shuts behind her friend, Stacy slams her fist on the table. Can you believe her? Mousy would have been better company. At least he wouldn't get mad at me like everybody else. Well, I'm not mad at you, but I do think you need to... Knock, knock. What was that? I think someone's at the door. Hello, please open. Open up. I think it's the hotel staff. Whatever. I guess I'll take care of it then. Did someone turn on the music? I'm not sure who follows through, but the volume drops as I open the door to the suite, and sure enough, a security guard and what appears to be the hotel manager are standing there in the hotel hallway eyeing me. Excuse me, we received a noise complaint. She tries to peek around me into the room, but I don't budge. Catching my eyes, she smiles awkwardly. As guests of our superseding hotel event, of course we want all who attend this event to have fun, but per our terms of service, we do not permit environments within our hotel that allow for excessive and unnecessary noise. Sorry about that, we'll quiet down. The hotel manager clears her throat. I'm sorry, but we've come to shut this party down. Our terms and conditions are quite clear, you see, and seemingly annoyed by her polite demeanor, the security guard projects his voice so that everyone in the suite can hear him. Anyone who chooses not to vacate the premises risks being forcibly evicted. You've got 10 seconds. 1. By the time he gets to 3, the party guests seem to have already realized that this is not a drill. They push past me at an astonishing rate, and when I glance behind me, the only things left behind are Katie, Stacy, and the quiet throbbing bass of party music. Much better. Thank you for your cooperation. Please stay again. Don't make us come back. I didn't really have much choice but to nod at that, shutting the door quietly. When I check on Stacy, she's in the same spot I left her in. She leans with her face against the table, looking up at me with bright red cheeks. Where did everybody go? Don't worry about it. It's bedtime. Stacy pouts, but she doesn't complain as I support her, helping her into her bedroom. When I sit her on the bed, Stacy clings to me, her grip surprisingly tight for someone who's completely wasted. Don't you dare try to leave. Her statement is surprisingly lucid, and if it weren't for the tint of her cheeks, I think she were sober. I let out a sigh. I got to get her to let go of me somehow. On one hand, she looks like she could use some water, but on the other, sleeping in makeup doesn't seem like the most comfortable thing in the world. I'll help you get this makeup off. I'll get you some water. Water first. I don't want water. I want you to stay. I wrap my hand around hers to uncurl her stubborn fingers from my shirt. When you have water, I promise it'll make you feel better. Stacy loosens her grip. You promise? Yeah, I do. Be right back. When I come back into the room, Stacy is already asleep. I gently stroke her face with a damp cloth from the hotel's bathroom. She stirs lightly. Dante, you came back? I'm just getting some of this makeup off. You can relax, okay? She nods childishly for a moment, then rests her head against the headboard of the bed. I reach out slowly, and as my hand cups her face, Stacy presses her flushed cheek into it. The moment the cool cloth touches her, she winces slightly, her eyes opening slightly to focus on me. Idiot. She mumbles the word before shutting her eyes again. That's cold. My bad. I was kind of in a rush. It's fine. She nuzzles my hand lightly, letting out a quiet sigh. At least your hand's warm. Feels nice. I'm not sure what to say for a moment, but she doesn't seem to expect a response. Her eyes drifting shut again almost immediately. Well, I guess I can't just sit here forever. As nice as that sounds. Using one hand to keep her face steady, I press the damp cloth against her skin. It doesn't seem to have much of an effort until I notice the cream-colored impression behind, complete with black smudges of her eye makeup. Stifling a laugh as the ghost of Stacy appears on the hotel washcloth. I make quick work of the rest of the makeup, revealing Stacy's soft, peachy skin. Stacy is surprisingly lax, with only the mildest of reactions the entire time. A cute nose wrinkle here, a furrowed eyebrow there, at least once. I think I saw something suspiciously close to a smile. Shifting back a little to make sure I've gotten it all off, a thought occurs to me. Come to think of it, I don't think I've ever seen her without makeup. She looks kind of cute, actually. The thought makes me freeze. Popular, rich, part-time bully Stacy? Cute? I shake it off, standing quickly. I must be losing it. Standing slowly, as not to make any excessive noise, I look down at the troublesome girl in front of me. What am I going to do with you? Stacy doesn't stir, a peaceful expression on her face as I shut the door behind me. Back in the living room, I look around the trashed hotel room. This is bad. Sleepily, Katie sits up from her spot. Is the party over? Shaking my head, I sigh. In your words, affirmative. Tomorrow morning, try not to make too much noise, okay? I have a feeling Stacy's going to wake up from this looking and feeling worse for wear. Katie salutes me in response, then heads off to her bedroom. The moment her door shuts, the moment the front door to the suite pops open, revealing a glowing Tifa. How was the tournament? Fantastic. How was the... She trails off, looking around the now trashed hotel room. Never mind, I don't think I want to know. Are you heading out? Not before I take care of a few things first. A few things? Like what? Like this room. Don't tell me you're going to try to clean this all up by yourself. As tempting as it is to say no, that's exactly what I plan on doing. At the very least, I want to clean up this broken glass. Well, good luck. I don't mean to be a jerk, but I'm feeling exhausted. Be careful handling all of that broken glass, okay? Yeah, advice to live by. Night, Tifa. She waves goodbye, leaving me facing a monster of a mess. The things we do for friends. Ugh. I think we'll just save it here. So, that was a party that I mean, obviously that was a party, but that was kind of an experience. I think what we saw right there might be the beginning of a fight between Stacy and Alex. I've heard a few things here and there, but I can't exactly say for sure what may happen. Who knows? Maybe some changes may have been made, some updates. But for now, I'm just gonna go off on a limb and say, actually, I don't even know what I'm saying. What I will say is, it might be the start of an argument, maybe a fight between the two. As for Tifa, we can only hope that her time in the tournament, if I remember correctly, then she had there was someone who actually made her want to quit esports, and basically you get the gist of it. In short, I don't have much to say otherwise, other than I guess we're starting off where we intended for Stacy. My intention was to start this whole thing, or at least end it with a relationship with Stacy, then go back and then go down the Tifa route, then Alex, and then I guess the I dated a robot is actually going to be the I mean Katie is obviously going to be the last one, but yeah. But I guess I will try the bonus content too. I'll need to figure out how the things go and how to get things, like what decision or what choices I need to make in order to make it all go. But I'm gonna start with Stacy first, then Tifa, and then down the list from there. But yeah, that's pretty much what my plan is for this whole thing. So if you like the video, please leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell notification. Yeah, I can't believe I'm actually saying the bell notification. Yeah, do all that. And if you like me streaming, just subscribe, or not subscribe, just follow me on Mixer and Twitch, and yeah. But other than that, I hope to see you. It's been a long while. It's been a whole month since I was streaming again. Just when I was actually starting to be more consistent. I would have actually recorded more videos in the past, but with all that happened, I just couldn't. So with that said, I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out. Bye.